Okay, we went to the snow cone place, and I got super sour apple, number 19, which was obviously a big mistake because this is like almost unedible sour. So that ought to teach me. I figure yours is good. My hubby got grape. What kind did you get, Shane?
Cherry.
Cherry, and then the boys got cherry, and Isaiah got vanilla.
Yeah.
My husband just traded me for his grape. No, I don't want to do that. I know he doesn't like sour. It's Friday morning, June 1st, and my little screen back there is kind of crooked. I'll fix it later. I just thought I'd cover up my closet in case anybody got tired of looking at my clothes back there. But anyway, this is kind of an odd way that they laid this house out. So my little office here opens up into like a gym area, and then my closet's way back there, but you end up seeing some stuff. But anyway, I wanted to say thank you to everybody who showed us support on the house issue yesterday. And I don't mean to be a big baby, but for some reason, there's just a lot of sentiment that we're dealing with, and it moved a lot faster than we thought it would. And so it kind of feels like I was explaining to one of my viewers yesterday that it kind of feels like that moment you want to bungee jump, you're set to bungee jump, but you have to get ready for it, and before you get ready for it, somebody pushes you off the edge. And that's what I kind of feel like is happening with the house. It's like I really wasn't mentally there yet, and then boom, it's there already. And so today they're having the inspection, Monday they're having the appraisal, and yesterday we found out that it's set to close escrow on June 14th. So it really happened so fast, and they really, one thing that's making me feel good is that I know they really, really want the house. And it just makes me feel better knowing that it would go to somebody who appreciates it as much as we did, I don't know as much as we did, but if for some reason it doesn't work and they pull out, then we've decided we'll probably try to hang on to the house. But anyway, I wanted to say thank you to everybody who gave us words of encouragement and kindness, during the transition. It really helped a lot, and it makes me feel so good just knowing that there's so many sweet people out there and thoughtful enough to take the time to just say, hey, it's okay. Change is hard, but hang in there. So that's good. And honestly, I feel so blessed that, a house is a house, but I have my family, and they're all safe and they're healthy, and so I know that is huge. Thank you for being there. Okay, so let's go over. Today is the first vlog of June. I'm going to vlog every day in June. I'm going to try. I'm going to do it. I have to do it because this is going to help me to transition right now. It's going to provide a good distraction, but also I need a challenge because, man, I've been in a funk. This is it. What I'm doing is vlogging every day in June, and then what I'm going to do is, number one, the biggie is cut out all refined added sugars. So I'm still going to have fruit, and so an exception to that is I'm still going to have stevia. I'm going to have stevia as my alternate sweetener, and then also I will probably have sugar-free syrup at some point, so I know that's probably made with aspartame or sucralose or something like that, but I might have that at some point. So I just kind of want to keep that in reserve in case I need something to work in, but probably not a lot of it. Some things I won't be having is, I'm not going to be having that light Cool Whip anymore. So when you look at the ingredients, even though it's like 1 gram of sugar, it's corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup. It's got like 3 different types of sugar. So it's really weird how, how much it is made out of sugar, but it only counts as like 1 sugar per 2 tablespoons, but it doesn't fit into this for this month. So that's gone. Okay, number 2. Going to be having 1 cooked meal per day, and I'll just have to choose wherever that fits in. Tonight is Friday, it's date night, and hubby wants to go to the buffet, so I am going to be eating raw fruits and veggies and nuts and seeds up until tonight. For the stipulations on that cooked meal, it's like, Kat, try to eat healthy, but I'm not going to be like, oh, you got to have this, you got to have that, or you just got to be all plant-based or something. I'm not going to put that stipulation on myself right now. That has to be a gradual thing because it would be too much, of a change for 30 days. So for the first 2 weeks, what I'm going to do, I was thinking of, except for that one cooked meal, all the other meals during my day, like breakfast and lunch, or, the other 2 meals plus snacks, those have to be fruits and veggies, raw fruits and veggies, nuts and seeds for the first 2 weeks. And then the following 2 weeks, latter part of the month, I'm going to add in cooked fruits and veggies, nuts and seeds. So exceptions to that. The reason why, let me tell you the reason why first, is that I wanted to start off with raw, is because I'm trying to encourage myself to include at least 1 large salad per day, and it's really hard for me to do that. My preference is to eat hot soup and veggies cooked, and I really want to have more salad, so I'm hoping that this will open that window for me. Now, exceptions to these rules or these challenges would be, number 1, I already told you about stevia, maybe the sugar-free syrup, but number 2, I'm going to be using cashew milk, and then nuts and seeds, because people will think that nuts and seeds are, nuts are raw, but the thing is, in order for them to come into this country, a large portion of them, if not all of them, they actually go through a process where they are cooked somewhat. They're not fully raw. Even the ones that say that they're raw go through like some sort of a blanching or boiling process or something like that. So they're not truly raw. But so anyway, those are the exceptions. So I don't want people to say, oh, that's not raw, that's not raw. I'm going to be doing the best I can. Also, another might be an exception is using a powder, a plant-based protein powder, which I'll be looking for one that would be considered like a raw powder, but if I can't find one, I'll probably end up using Vega one. So, and I'm not sure if that's raw or not. We'll have to see. So anyway, that would be the exception, because I need to get my protein in too, so I want to make sure that I don't fall low on that as well. So anyway, that's what I'll be doing this month, just to let you know. I hope it's not too confusing, and if you'd like to come along with me and do this in part or in whole, then come on and let's do it. Let's give up the sugar for 30 days if possible, because it's like, it has to be possible, right? Because I was thinking, I have so many things to do this month, celebrations and things like that, that I'm like, well, maybe on those days I won't do it. No, I'm going to stick with it, because what's a challenge for if it's not to challenge you when the going gets hard on days like that? So I have to find a way to stay on the challenge and to make a way around those times. It's only June, and my birthday month is next month, so that's probably going to be a little harder. We've got about 4 birthdays next month, so I really need to do this. So anyway, all right, let's get the day started. I'm already thinking that what I'm going to have is my raw apple oatmeal for breakfast, because even though there's no oatmeal in it, it's all raw, and it's very satisfying, and that's a good way to get this off to a good start. All right, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Yesterday, the kids and I went to the orchard, and we picked a lot of fresh carrots, and I have to wash them all, and greens in here, so they have to be, there's a few aphids here and there, and there's tons of carrots. There's kale here too, so I'll have to clean them all and then get them ready to put in the fridge for later. Very nice. This is going to be my quick raw breakfast. I've got 2 apples. They're going to get diced. I've got 2 medjool dates. Those are going to get diced. 2 tablespoons of flaxseed meal, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of almond butter, maybe 1. And then I've got about a teaspoon of ginger minced, and then 1 carrot that we picked yesterday at the orchard. And all that's going to get ground up in a food processor, and then I'm going to have some cashew milk on that. It's about to be whirled up. All right, I've got a smattering of blueberries on top, and I've got some of my cashew milk. I am going to put that in here, and oh boy, this is really good, actually. It's really good. Banana in it, because this is so good. The ginger is just enough, and the carrot together, it is really, really good. I did put a squirt of stevia because I'm still coming down from my sugar high yesterday, but eventually that, I think I'm not going to Just got all the greens cleaned. I soaked them all with some apple cider vinegar and warm water and got all the aphids off, and also there were some other little critters, different caterpillars and such, and peeled everybody off. Got it all cleaned up, so once they're dry, they're gonna go into the, this is like a red kale that I picked out. There's supposed to be some special one. And then down here, I picked a few beets, so I'm saving the beet greens as well. I have the carrots, we got those all cleaned, and the beets in here, and all the tops to the carrots. I know I could juice them and eat them, but I shared them with the bunnies because I figured they would really like them, so we gave those to them. Quick salad together for lunch, and I'm going to bring it with me. It's about 2:15, and I'm still not really hungry. I didn't even eat all of that apple oatmeal this morning because it was just so much. I had about half of it. So anyway, I've got like a fiesta salad in here. I've got an ear of corn that's raw. It's organic. I've got actually a whole half of avocado in here. And I've got about 2 heads of romaine lettuce and peppers and onions and the fresh carrots and key lime and some salsa here on top and sea salt and pepper, and that's what I'm going to have for my lunch. And then I also have a banana here that I'm bringing along in case I need something a little extra. I am at Jack in the Box. I got to get a snack for the kids here, and look back there. Loaded fries. Oh my goodness, for $3. This stuff. Well, it's an interesting idea, but it's like so not good for you, right? I'm gonna eat my salad. On our way to date night, and hubby and I are going to be going to a buffet, of course. Okay, so I've been waiting all day long for my cooked meal, and I'm pretty hungry and low blood sugar. So tomorrow we're going to be doing a buffet with friends in the evening. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to wait for my cooked meal till the end. And so I'm going to have to plan a little better during the day to avoid this kind of low blood sugar. But anyway, one thing that I'm finding is that when I'm doing the raw, the fiber fills me up for the moment really quick, and then I can't seem to get the rest of it in, right? I did that this morning at breakfast. I did it again at lunch, and it's like, oh, I can't eat the rest of that salad. Oh, I can't eat the rest of this. And then within a couple hours, man, I am hungry. So I should just keep whatever it is with me, and then I'll eat the rest of it as I need it, because I can't fit it in right then, but I know I'm gonna need it. So anyway, I'm learning. But so tonight, since my deal is to have the one cooked meal in the evening and or at breakfast or at lunch, whenever I have it, 1 per day, and really not putting too many stipulations on what I'm having during that time. It'd be nice to stay you know, healthy if I can, but if I'm doing things like this and going out, you know what, no, I'm not supposed to have any refined sugars this month, right? But during this meal, it would be okay then for me to have a sugar-free dessert if I wanted one, right? Because it's not no refined flours at all. Even though it's not the best thing, I guess it still falls within my expectation to have a sugar-free dessert, right? So anyway, that's how, and that will help me, and that'll allow for me to still be sociable too, and to be able to have dessert if I want it. Anyway, let's see what happens. I'm so hungry right now. I'll see you in a bit.